Okay, let's talk about adrenal fatigue. I talk to a lot of women after the age of 35, especially, who are saying that you're feeling exhausted all the time. By the way, this is not burnout fatigue that you're seeing. This look here, this is situational fatigue. This is my kids being awake at 4:13 this morning, playing with the cats because they thought it was daytime because it's sunny out already at that time. Anyway, let's talk about your adrenals. We're being told that this is part of perimenopause, this like rising levels of exhaustion because estrogen levels start to decline as you move towards menopause. And really, it's not likely that that's the problem if you're just in your 30s or even into your 40s. Yes, estrogen levels are going down, but you should be getting plenty of energy from cortisol. Cortisol is released from your adrenals, these two little blobbies on the back of your kidneys. A lot of your energy comes from there. And when your estrogen stops producing, or we still get a little bit of estrogen coming from the gut, but when your menstrual cycles stop happening and you're no longer producing a lot of estrogen, your adrenals are there to be that backup battery for you. But a lot of us are burning our adrenals out. A lot of us are overusing our adrenals because we're stuck in stress response because we forget what it is to relax, right? Adrenal fatigue looks like slowed metabolism, feeling tired all the time, feeling cold all the time, having decreased immunity, having brain fog, having depression or anxiety, infertility, PMS, belly fat accumulation happens, low blood pressure, especially like when you stand up quickly and you get dizzy. Your blood sugar might drop in between meals. You might be craving a lot of salt. You might be feeling very overwhelmed. And interestingly, these are also a lot of symptoms of hypothyroidism or underactive thyroid. These are all signs that your thyroid is feeling worn out and that you need to give it some rest. But we don't really know how to rest these days, do we? I did a poll earlier this week on Instagram. Every Tuesday, I do a poll in my stories. Be sure to, follow me over this so that you can answer the poll and get involved. So I asked in this poll, what are you reaching for when you're feeling really tired? Because we want the quick thing. We just want to feel better. We just want to reach for the thing. It's human. It's totally understandable that we do this. But let's talk about the results of doing these things from an Ayurvedic lens. So 18% of you said that you're reaching for another cup of coffee. This is going to be drying on your adrenals. It's also not good for your stomach acid levels. It's not good for your colon health. It's not good for your bone density over time. It's not good for your blood pressure over time. So we don't want to be relying long term on having an additional cup of coffee. It's very acidic. It's very drying. 29% said that you reach for sugar in the afternoon. That afternoon pick-me-up, that little treat to help get you through the day. It makes sense that we would be reaching for something like this when we're feeling tired, when we're feeling wired, when we're feeling overwhelmed with the day of work, when we just need like a little treat, a little something. Sugar is heavy and grounding. It's like a hug for your insides. It makes sense that so many people reach for sugar as like a comfort mechanism. But we all know that long term, it's not an ideal answer because it's addictive in nature. It leads to the growth of unhealthy fat on the body. There's lots of healthy fat that you need on your body. Don't harsh on fat, it's important. But this is like the low quality fat stores, the fat stores that we're gaining because we're in anxiety response and just like trying to hold on to resources. A stressed body just wants to hold. 35% are taking scroll breaks, hitting the couch, disappearing into Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And again, like, it's very entertaining. Like, it's not that there's anything really, wrong with this, but it's not the thing that the body wants when the body wants a break. There's a very different vibe. Think about this. You're watching this right now. Where's your shoulders? Where's your body? Where's your nervous system? Do you feel completely at rest? And then I want you to just get comfortable for a second. Roll those shoulders back, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And exhale all the way down out your butt. One more time. It's a big difference. There's a huge difference between holding the phone, staring, taking in more information, scrolling, looking for dopamine hits. Your nervous system is responding far differently than it would to pausing for a couple of minutes, taking some deep breaths, and reminding your body what it feels like to totally relax. This is the medicine that your adrenals need, to remember what it feels like to fully relax, because we've left the chat. We've left that in the past. We no longer even take any opportunities to fully relax. And so the nervous system is always a little bit, the adrenals are like, oh, did you need some cortisol? Did you need some cortisol? Do we need to, oh my God, do we need to think about the list? Do we need to think about those emails? Do we need to think about what you just saw and like what you want to write in the comments? Do we need to, are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? We're okay? And then there is the other 18% who push through. And this, my dears, is potentially the worst option. This is a manifestation of Pitta dosha, fire energy in the body, where you want to push, you want to just get it done, where you're like, it's easier if I just do it myself than ask somebody else. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm done this. It's okay if I have to work till 10 o'clock because then it'll be done and then I'll feel better and then I'll be able to sleep tonight. And then I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll start making my list and I won't be able to sleep anyway. You've created a pattern and an addiction to getting things done, thinking forward. You're probably a kind of person who has a tough time celebrating your accomplishments. You might tend to just move to the next thing. You might be overcritical towards yourself, toward others, setting the bar too high for yourself, and unable to chill. And chilling is the medicine for you. It is absolutely not another coffee or some more sugar. These are like lighter fuel to somebody who has excess fire in their body, to someone who's pushing and overdoing, and your body's going, I need to rest. I need support. And you're going, here's a Monster energy drink. Oh my gosh. No. Your body says, I want to go outside and put my feet in the grass. I want to stop and smell the flowers. I want to experience joy and laughter. The medicine for exhausted adrenals and high cortisol, high stress is joy, is relaxation and rest. There is not more for you to do here, my dear. There's less. So where can you slow down? Where can you sit down? Where can you take moments? Can you, on your way home from work, on your lunch break, can you sit in your car, sit outside, put your bare feet in the soil, put down your phone? You don't have to listen to a podcast or learn something or answer that email for a minute. Remind your body what it feels like to actually relax and rest. Let yourself just be in your vessel. Often when we get into this Pitta pattern, this pattern where we're pushing and pushing and we just keep doing and doing, we've lost the plot of life. You've lost the point. If you have symptoms of adrenal burnout, a functional medicine doctor or a doctor might suggest using low levels of cortisone for a year to help try to kick the adrenals back in. But a very common occurrence is that the adrenals shut down completely when hormone therapy is introduced. It's like you become completely reliant on that hormone therapy. And then they never regain their function. And you're screwed. There has not been a lot of research into women's hormonal health. Let's not put all our eggs in the medication basket. And please don't head to the interwebs to find the adrenal cocktails and whatever the TikTok girlies are selling, okay? If you're experiencing symptoms of adrenal burnout, can you go to bed before 10:30 p.m.? According to Ayurvedic medicine, according to traditional Chinese medicine, systems of medicine that are 5,000, 7,000. Chinese medicine goes back 25,000 years of observational evidence of what is supportive to the human body. Western medicine's less than 700 years old, by the way. According to these systems of medicine, the adrenal glands in particular need rest before midnight in order to heal and restore from the day before. So if you're someone who likes to get your me time at night and you like to do a little scrolling, like to do a little TV watching, nothing wrong with that. Can we switch it to morning? Can you wake up at 5 a.m. and grab yourself a little latte and sit in a quiet place and watch your shows and scroll on your phone? It's kind of delightful. Can you get off the excess coffee? 1 to 2 cups in the morning is the most that we should be having. And something that you can try is adding ghee, clarified butter, look it up, it's good for you, or coconut oil into your coffee. This is going to reduce the acidity. It's going to decrease those coffee jitters that you might be getting. And it's going to give yourself the healthy fat that we need post-menopause, because healthy fat cells also produce estrogen. Can you take some pockets of rest during your day? We're going to train the nervous system back into relaxation mode. We're going to remember what it feels like to completely let go. So look for the pockets of your day where you can find the time to do this, whether it's every time you're on the toilet or when you're standing in line at the bank. In practical Ayurveda, you learn how to do full body self-massage to really find the places where you're holding chronic tension, where you're I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. Girl, release. Whew. You'll be amazed at what the body lets go of when you learn to let go. And if you want an herbal recommendation, this is supplementation, a supplement to the lifestyle changes that we're making. It is not a Band-Aid. It's not in replacement of the lifestyle changes that we make. Okay, please remember this when it comes to supplements. But in Ayurveda, we use Shilajit for adrenal support and energetic support. Shilajit is known in India as the destroyer of weakness. And it's commonly used for sufferers of adrenal fatigue, of chronic fatigue, because of the positive effects it has on our mitochondria, the energy creating cells in your body. So instead of using caffeine or to boost your energy, or sugar to boost your energy, or 5-hour energy shots, these are all things that burn out your adrenals further. It's just asking them to push more. Using something like Shilajit deeply replenishes and nourishes these energy making centers of the body. It's a much better long-term solution. If you're ready to learn more about your hormone health and how to navigate perimenopause and menopause with Ayurvedic lifestyle practices that are going to keep you feeling balanced, join Practical Ayurveda, where you'll find a 7-day hormone reset program where you'll go through a complete assessment of the subtle symptoms or not so subtle symptoms you might be experiencing right now, what they're pointing to, and a 7-day protocol for how you would bring about balance to this naturally with herbal recommendations, dietary recommendations, lifestyle recommendations, and you just run it for 7 days and see how much of a difference it makes, and it always makes a difference. Within a couple of days, I get feedback. People are sleeping better, have better energy, and are feeling happier, which is exactly all that we want, right? So come join Practical Ayurveda, and I'll be here to answer your questions all along the way.